And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rugby Ascent. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania, a mere 2 hours north of the Audi Field in Washington, D.C., home of the D.C. United soccer team. But tonight, it's the site of USA versus Scotland in Rugby Union. Let's start off with the Eagles lineup, a team that disappointed last week in a horrific loss to Romania, which never should have occurred. And we go with fullback. Luke Carty gets the start tonight. Connor Mooneyham and Taviti Lopete in the center. Tommaso Boni. And then on the left wing, it's Nate Augsburger. At the fly half, once again, it's AJ McGinty, who plays for Bristol Bears. JP Smith, South African-born scrum half. Jameson Fana Schultz from the DC Old Glory. Paddy Ryan wearing number 7. Sam Gola, number 6. Greg Peterson is the captain at one of the locks. And Vilemi Helu is the other lock. In the front row, it's David Ainu, Dylan Fawcett, The Butcher, and Jack Isakaro from DC Old Glory. Off the bench, it's Kafile Fiflete, Jake Turnbull, Paul Mullen, Saya Uhile, Ben Bonassa, Ethan McVeigh, Bryce Campbell, and Mitch Wilson. For Scotland, the Thistles are in town. Last time the Eagles played them was 2018 and shocked them with a earth-shattering 30-29 victory in Houston. For Scotland, it's Kyle Rowe at fullback, Kyle Sten on the right wing, Hugh Jones. Sia Tulopu is a co-captain in the center. Duhan Fundemev on the left wing. Adam Hastings is the scrum half. Adam Hastings is the fly half. George Horn at scrum half. Matt Fagerson wearing number 8 jersey. This sounds suspiciously like a Glasgow team that was in Pretoria just a few weeks ago when I was there for the URC final. Rory Darge is the co-captain. Jamie Ritchie is there. Scott Cummings, Alex Haig, Murphy Walker, Ewan Ashman, and Pierre Schoeman, the South African-born Pierre Schoeman, playing for Scotland at that prop position. Off the bench, Robbie Smith, Roy Sutherland, Elliot Mills, Max Williamson, Luke Crosby, Jamie Doby, Ross Thompson, and Matt Currie. And those are your lineups as we get ready to get started here from Audi Field in Washington, D.C. Welcome back, folks. I'm Chris, and this is Rugby Ascent. Pleasure to have you join us once again. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Always a pleasure to have new folks join us. Be sure to hit the like button. I think we're ready for the anthems. Getting ready for the anthems. Scotland wearing white jerseys. USA wearing their blue jerseys. And here we go. Flower Scotland. Oh, they are coming out, the old guard. This is our ceremony unit for the U.S. Army. Here they come. All right, there we go. That's the national anthem. We're about ready to get going here. All right, folks, we're getting ready to get started here. Scotland taking on the Eagles. After a pathetic performance last week, the Eagles can only hope to just maybe stay close. Jamie Ritchie at the blind side wearing the number 6 jersey, 49 caps, the 48 starts. He's been playing since 2018. This is his 50th cap today. He's from Dundee up north. Mike Petrie in the booth calling the game on Flow Rugby. And I'm glad to see some folks here, but I'm guessing it's only my South African audience. Thank you all for tuning in here in the USA. Some site called Rugby Fans has got 2,100 people watching it right now, and they are illegally showing the game. They're showing a game from overseas, and they got 2,200 people watching it. Wow. They had 240 fans. Illegal. They're going to get a copyright strike before it's over. I guarantee it. Forever Sports is doing this. Wow, they're intruding in our space, Forever Sports, with 29 people. Wow. Look at that. Forever Sports says 28 people watching, and I have 14. Wow, on an American rugby game. Wow. So, yeah, I have to sit here and watch there's not even anybody there. There's 28 people there. There's not even anybody calling the game. Wow. All right, we're getting ready to get started here, folks. So, Jordan Way is the official from Australia on the pitch calling the game. And we are ready. Eagles going to be kicking off to Adam Leal is assistant on the sideline from England. Robin Kalusnik from Canada. And Chris Asmith from Canada is the TMO. And we are ready to get rolling. Audi Field, a beautiful spot here in Washington, D.C. Whistle blows. Jordan Way. And the Eagles will kick off from A.J. McGinty. They go short, trying to take advantage, just get the ball early. Eagles go up, knock it back, and they have possession already. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Scotland, not the Eagles. My bad. Backwards. Scotland. Scotland goes short, and then they trick the Eagles. They already have the ball at the Eagles' 10-meter line. And George Horn complaining, but he had plenty of space. The ball is available. Horn feeds it over to the center into the hands of Adam Hastings. Scotland in white jerseys. Kind of throwing me off there. Not used to seeing them in white on the road here. And there's a nice carry over there by Rory Darge. George Horn sends it out on the wing. Duhan Vandemever dancing around, cuts inside the 10-meter line, and he's tackled there by USA's Sam Gola. Over to the middle it comes. Scotland driven back to midfield now. Tupoloto. Oh, what a tackle there by Nate Augsburger. And on the wing, it's Kyle Sten. He's taken down over here by Boney. Boney takes him down. Eagles, Dylan Fawcett, the butcher in there on a tackle. Scotland so far unable to penetrate that Eagles defense, which keeps creeping up. They go wide. Oh, what a hit. The Eagles, the ball is thrown 10 meters back. Scotland has to recover it. Kyle Rowe, A.J. McGinty made that hit. Ball's loose on the turf, but we've got something going on here. Is it a knock-on or a penalty? I'm not sure what. 1:29 into the contest. Eagles hold their own at the moment. High tackle. McGinty had a high tackle. That's what it was. So Scotland, no, it wasn't a high tackle. It must have been a knock-on because it's a scrum. It was a high tackle, but no call on that. So we have our first scrum of the game, 1:59 into the contest. It'll be a Scotland scrum. George Horn with the ball. Duhan Vandemever on the pitch. First scrum of the game, bind. And whistle blows. Not happy is Jordan Way. Hold your space, he's telling me. Goes over to the other side to see what's going on with this scrum. So Scotland now, reset of the scrum, another 30 seconds spent on that. Set. And it collapses, but he lets it go. Scotland comes out with the ball. Tupolotu over midfield. He's tackled there by the Eagles. Eagles roll away, but a penalty for obstruction because he blocked the ball. So that's a kickable penalty should Scotland want it, but I doubt they're going to want a penalty from there. Boy, the field just got torn up badly over there from that scrum. Man, big clumps of dirt. Another penalty here on the Eagles. Ball comes back to midfield. Rory Darge with the carry. He goes down. George Horn sends it. Scotland kicks it forward. Boney, nice one-handed grab, but there was a whistle. They were playing advantage. .339 into the contest. Let's see what Scotland does with this. I'm guessing. There's Kyle Sten. I can't hear what he had to say. Mike Petrie talking over the official. We'd like to hear what the official has to say, Mike. Could you guys be quiet? Not releasing in the tackles, the call. So Scotland's going to kick for some territory here, I believe. Boy, where that scrum was, they really tore up the turf. Looks really bad over there. It's a soccer field, but rugby's been played on it before. So Hastings will kick this to the corner, and let's see how. That's a good kick. That's a very nice kick. Actually, a bigger crowd than I thought here for the Eagles. Not sure what the attendance is, but it looks better than initially saw. Crowd is scattered around quite a bit, but pretty full. 4:26. This is a line at about 16 meters out. Scotland will be thrown in by Ewan Ashman. Ashman gets it successfully in the hands of Scott Cummings, and Scotland's into a maul. Ewan Ashman at the back of that with the ball, but it's going nowhere. No call by Jordan to use it. Finally, Scotland moving forward now. Eagles holding space, not being told to use it. I mean, that's now Pierre Skuman with the ball. George Horn digs it out, comes across Tupelotu, and then we have Hugh Jones taking down Scotland's going to get some space out here wide. There it goes! Duhan Fundameva! And Scotland scores. Too easy. Far too easy. 27th career try for Duhan Fundameva. Too easy. Far too easy, Eagles. Duhan Fundameva just 5 minutes into the contest. You could see this coming easily. Eagles defense bunched up, didn't get back into position. Now they adjust, but very slowly. And then just a missed tackle there, badly missed tackle by the Eagles, and Duhan Fundameva with a try, and Scotland goes up. Duhan Fundameva, South African, scoring for Scotland. So Hastings lines it up. Got over a minute on the shot clock here. Mike Petrie calling Duhan Fundameva a happy Scotsman. Unfortunately, Mike Petrie, Duhan Fundameva is not a Scotsman. He's a South African. And the kick is good. It's 7-0. All right, so 6:34 will kick back to Scotland now. Here's the restart. Eagles kicking from midfield. A.J. McGinty to the near side. Here it comes. Scotland successful into the hands of Scott Cummings. He's down. Tackle there. Ruck form. George Horn will dig it out. He goes over into the middle there. That one goes to Alex Craig. Craig with a carry, but he's tackled by the Eagles. That's a really good defensive play on there, but that try was far too easy. Eagles let Scotland have little too much time with the ball. Here's the box kick over the top. It's going to get to past midfield, taken there by the Eagles. Luke Carty, Chicago Hounds, carries forward. Irish-born Luke Carty. And there's a penalty advantage for Scotland not going away. Eagles have a chance to kick 3 points, but it's a tough angle here. I think they'll go for the corner. Yeah, George Horns. So the Eagles are going to kick to the corner, I would imagine. Is Luke Carty going to kick to the corner? Yep, he's going to kick to the corner. Now it's A.J. McGinty with the kick. McGinty looking for that 5-meter line out. It's a good kick. Did he get it? It's a great carry by Luke Carty and then winning the penalty there. So the Eagles have a line out now. Line out at the 22. Successful. They come away with it. Fanana Schultz with a carry into the hands of Boney. Boney's tackled. And the Eagles driving here. They're down about 16 meters away now. Over on the far side of the pitch. They're working their way forward. USA Eagles matriculating down the field. McGinty dumps the ball into the hands of Lopetti, but they lose it. And now Duhan Fundameva has the ball. He's on the loose. Dancing inside the 22 and then taken down as he has to go around his own player, Pierre Skuman. So here's a clearance kick from inside the 22. Scotland sends it back. Is anybody home? Yes. Luke Carty's back there. Eagles, I don't know what happened there. They turned it over. So Carty kicks it. The chase is on inside the 22. They're going to take the mark. Yep. Ooh, man, just before Nate Augsburger got there. Oh, that ball's kicked. It's going to keep going. Get into the try zone. Yes. Into the try zone. So the Eagles will get themselves a free kick. So Cardi taps it down to be a free kick from the goal line. Ball went a little bit too far. So all the players adjusting it back down on position here. Actually, the more I see the stadium, folks, the more fans I see here present for this game. But I suspect a lot of people came to watch Scotland, less so here for the Eagles. From the goal line, it's going to be A.J. McGinty. Here's a kick from the goal line. It's going to go past midfield, taken there by Scotland. Fagerson charges into the line. He's taken down by Jackie Sakaro. They go, oh, nice pass there. Hastings throws it wide. It's knocked on by Scotland. Oh, man. Kyle Rowe knocked that ball on. Be a scrum to the Eagles. 10 minutes into the contest, 7-0, Scotland leading USA. So we've got Hendo, Chris Marie, Bosch Zebra, Jean Reynel, Breda Van Breda. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wonder whether my channel is shadow banned, notice how nobody's here. USA is playing, and people are trying to find this game on YouTube right now, and YouTube is not sharing my content. Shameful. Frontier Frank. Well, I didn't mean nobody, but 11 people. That's bad. We had more people last week for the Romania game. Hiding my content. Why they're doing that, I don't know. Let me do a search, USA versus Scotland on YouTube and see what comes up. USA versus Scotland, which is the name of my video. All right. And see what happens. And no, I'm not even listed here. Not even listed here. Nope, my video is not even listed. I've gone down like, this is unbelievable. They're shameful. They're showing sites that are showing illegal games, but not mine. And, oh, Duan Findameva is dumped back there on the catch. But there's a penalty against the Eagles. I guess it wasn't rolling away. Unbelievable. McGinty with the ball. The Eagles kick it back down the other end, but there was a penalty. So 11:52 in the first period. First half, I should say. So here we go. Scotland's going to get down deep again after that kick. 12 minutes, 12 seconds into the contest. Scotland leading 7-0 over the Eagles. Tomorrow morning, folks, it'll be Cheetahs in Western Province, followed by South Africa hosting Ireland. I have to post both those tonight. We'll see how bad I get shadow banned tomorrow. That ball's, woo, man. Rory Darge knocked down there. Eagles in there. Counter ruck coming from the Eagles. What's the penalty? Off his feet. He's not off his feet. The guy's standing up walking. So will Scotland take the kick here? This is a kickable penalty. 12:48 in the first half. "13 minutes, 5 seconds into the contest. Scotland kicks it deep. It's going to be a line out here. Connor Mooneyham, player I'm not that familiar with from the Eagles. It's a 5-meter line out for Scotland. Danger of going down 14-0 here in the first 15 minutes. Ewan Ashman throwing the ball in. It's more like a 6-meter line out. Ball goes into the hands of Scott Cummings. Scotland goes into a maul, but I don't know what's going on with this maul. This is bizarre. Eagles have fallen away. They're in trouble here. Scotland drives. They're going to get in. Nope, they collapse. There's a penalty. Penalty advantage here for collapsing the maul. I'd say that Scotland collapsed that maul. Calls made against Jack Isakaro. I don't even see Jack Isakaro in there on the play. He's penalized for collapsing the maul. I didn't see him in there. So let's see what Scotland does here. Another line out from 5 meters. 14 minutes now. Eagles, a team that has more and more experience. And Scotland screws it up and loses the ball forward, and the Eagles have it. Picked up by Paddy Ryan. Now the Eagles can get out of trouble here. Here comes a clearance kick, but they screwed up. Oh, what a great job by A.J. McGinty to fake out both of the defenders coming at him. What a good kick. Wow, A.J. McGinty comes up big right there, folks. He had 2 Scottish players charging him down, and he faked them out with a kick. He didn't do it. My goodness, that was Paddy Ryan who got that ball. And then J.P. Smith sends it back. McGinty fakes the kick and outsmarts 2 Scotland players. So Scotland want to have the line out, but they're a long way from the try line at their own 10-meter line. What a great kick. And the Eagles steal it again. Here we go. J.P. Smith, the Eagles, brilliant work here on the line out. Scotland's line out is having trouble early on. J.P. Smith over to McGinty. McGinty comes wide. The Eagles in the... Oh, here they go down the sideline. It's Nate Augsburger down about, 30 meters away. Peterson now charging forward. J.P. Smith digging it out of scrum half. An advantage for the Eagles. Jackie Sakaro over the middle. Ball comes out on the turf, and it's kicked by Scotland. We're going to go back and play the advantage the Eagles had. Not rolling away is the call. Jackie Sakaro with the carry. Sakaro, of course, from the D.C. area. And plays for Old Glory D.C. Played high school about 2 miles away from this stadium. Doesn't get much closer than that. Gregor Townsend up in the booth for Scotland, leading 7-0, but not all that thrilled. The Eagles are going to go for the points. Now, remember, A.J. McGinty cost us the game last week with 2 kicks he missed late in the game. One wasn't hard. One was hard and lost the game. So, chance to get on the scoreboard here for the Eagles, put something up. Shot clock already under 50 seconds. It's pretty fast. "36 seconds. "29 seconds left. McGinty taking his time. Here comes the kick, and he's going to miss it wide. 3 kicks in a row missed by A.J. McGinty. That's 9 points he's left on the board. Scotland runs with the ball. Eagles just standing around. Duhan Vandemever comes up to the 22. He's going to clear the 22. Going around, tackles. Dumps the ball off over the middle into the hands of Ewan Ashman. Ashman takes it up to the 10-meter line. And the Eagles, no points on the board, and now they're in trouble here. The ball's skirting through. Nice grubber kick. Kyle Rowe kicks it forward. It's Kyle Sten, actually, not Kyle Rowe. So the Eagles will get the ball, but around their 10-meter line when they moments ago should have had 3 points. A.J. McGinty cannot kick for beans for this week. Missed 2 last week, and now he misses an easy one tonight. Wow. Line out successful by the Eagles. They pull it away. Fernanda Schultz. Oh, what a terrible pass. Eagles have to kick it up the pitch off the ground because they lost it. Scotland has the ball again now. Thrown wide. Duhan Vandemever. Boy, he's on the loose. Tackled here by Lopetti. And an advantage for playing the ball on the ground. Eagles off their feet playing the ball. Well, the Eagles are really getting penalized badly at the breakdown. I don't think I agree with all these calls. That one I agree with. But the Eagles, you need to get better discipline at the breakdown. So Hastings will kick the ball to the corner. Eagles could have been in the game 7-3. Now they put themselves in serious trouble here as Scotland will kick the ball down the pitch. Yep. So many penalties right here. They put themselves under the pump. Yeah, I don't see the penalty. He's not off his feet. That's a crap call. That's a crap call. He's not off his feet. Scotland line out into a maul. This maul's looking a lot more successful. Scotland's going to drive over, and they're in. But did he put it down? Ashman. I don't know how he could be able to make that call from behind. You couldn't see whether the ball actually hit the ground. So that just cost us a try. And there's a try by Ashman. So I'm watching it from behind. Again, you can't see if that ball's even down. I don't know how I can say that's a try. Can't see it. I mean, I think it is, but you can't see it from behind. Try Ashman. So, Hastings for the kick now. $19.58 in the first half. 20 minutes in. Scotland leading 12-0. He launches it. Looks pretty good. Flags go up 14-0. Glad I didn't go to DC for this. Bosch said sounds better for the Eagles in terms of ball possession. Now they just need to make some better plays with it. Mark Backhouse, your channel came up with a reminder setting for I'm based in Cape Town. Oh, you're very welcome, Mark. Thank you so much for that. But YouTube has been, I don't know, suddenly shadow banning my rugby channel. This wasn't a problem in the past. We never get big audiences for USA test matches, but we do better than this. So, especially with Scotland. And the only channels when I open up YouTube in my account, and I get fed channels that are illegally showing the broadcast, which gets shut down. So annoying. Anyway, whatever. Not important. So we got a water break here. It's a hydration break in the first 20 minutes. Eagles, a lot of stupid mistakes here, as we saw last week in Chicago. It's unfortunate, but they really need to get together. AZK said, agreed, search for this and couldn't find your video. Exactly. Why is that? Well, what is that all about? Why does YouTube pull that shit? It's annoying. So I open mine up. I've got Sports Championship, 800 people watching it, but they're showing the game illegally. They're showing a Scottish broadcast. Then there's Pumas versus Lions from hours ago. That shows up here. But why is that here? Rugby Station Live. What's that? Let me check. I've never heard of that before. They got 259 people watching it, but mine's not here. I do a search for this under the exact title, and it doesn't show up. Yeah, these people are illegally showing the game. They're showing a live broadcast illegally, and they've got 400 people watching, and nobody is unbelievable. Wow. How do these people get away with this? I do this, and I get a freaking copyright claim. Anyway, so we're back underway here, folks. 2029. Scotland clears it from inside their 22. Ball's going to go down just short of midfield, taken there by Luke Carty. And he turns it over. Scotland's got it back now, leading 2 tries, converted. Paris Kuman feeds that ball over to Jamie Ritchie. It's first carry that I can recall for Jamie Ritchie in this contest. Scotland going wide. Tupelotu out to Duhan van der Merwe. Down the sideline he goes. He dumps it back inside, but it's stolen by the Eagles. Van der Merwe sloppy with the ball, and the Eagles have it. Wow. Connor Mooneyham, I think it was, who made that play. It was. Scarro laying on the pitch. Ruck is formed by the Eagles. A little slow to get over there. J.P. Smith. A side entry right there from Scotland. 2 side entries and no penalty. Skuman and Alex Craig both enter from the side and there's no call. But the whistle blows for an injury. Look at that side entry, and he comes in with his head. I mean, that ought to be a freaking card. That ought to be a card. This has got to go to the TMO. That's a red card against Alex Craig. That has got to be a freaking card. What the hell is this? He He led with the head and he hit another player in the head on a counter ruck where he entered the ruck from the side. Inconsistent officiating in this league, in this sport. It's getting so old. It's dangerous counter ruck. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Lawrence will need better game structures against Scotland. Yeah, no doubt about that. This team can't beat the current Springboks on a good day. No, I'm not buying that. 22 minutes. I cannot believe this. No TMO. It was a counter ruck. Alex Craig threw his head into the ruck, hit a player in the head, knocked him down. And it was a side entry. Not even a penalty. So we have to win a scrum now when we should be kicking down the pitch, and there should be a yellow card, a minimum, maybe a red card. Unbelievable. Going to reset the scrum now and then watch the Eagles lose the scrum, and Scotland will score off this when there should be short a player. Boy, this is terrible officiating. Bind. Set. JP Smith puts it in there. Eagles hold up the scrum. Good job on their part. So McGinty kicks it away down to the 22, taken down there by Kyle Rowe. And the ball comes loose. George Horn. Oh, tackle evaded. Good job there by none other than the previously mentioned Alex Craig. Roy Darge with a carry. Scotland has 4 captains. Crow captains. Crazy. And there's Craig again at midfield. Tackle by the Eagles. Ball's available. Yeah, George Horn trying to act like it wasn't. Pierre Skuman. Skuman up to the 48-meter line. He's tackled there. George Horn kicks it over the top. Box kick down about the 10-meter line for the USA. Nice job by McGinty. Comes down with it on the high ball. Good job by A.J. McGinty. Playing a much better game except for missing that kick. Eagles still with the ball, going through phases now. J.P. Smith trying to use it. J.P. Smith just gets it away on the box kick. It's going to go around the 10-meter line. Nope, midfield. Taken by Kyle Rowe. He's tackled immediately by the Eagles. What is the problem? He's got an advantage there. Nobody was off their feet. Unbelievable. So Scotland's playing advantage again. Chip it over the top. The chase is on. Boney gets it for the Eagles, but he's going to come back because there was an advantage. What was the advantage for? Unbelievable. No clear release in the tackle. Okay. So Eagles captain being talked to and warned while Scotland's committing offense after offense after offense, and they're not getting any penalties called on them. It's unbelievable. Like right there, just Roy Darge is not rolling away in that scrum, in that ruck, just laying there, slowing play down. And here they say no clear release, but the player who tackled rolled away, and the next player came up and jackled the ball, and they say no clear release. This is crap. I mean, look, you don't have to help Scotland win the game. Just call a fair game. So here comes Scotland now. 5-meter line out again. Nearly 25 minutes gone in the first half. Eagles had some periods of great defense, but also making some big mistakes in this contest. So this is about a 10-meter line out. Scotland. It's not contested by the Eagles. They're into a maul. And an advantage. Collapsing, but the maul had not collapsed when he called collapse maul. He gave a signal for an advantage when the maul was still rolling and had not collapsed. This is crap. And there's a clean jackal right there, but it doesn't matter because we're going to come back for this gift. And a yellow card's coming. This is such bullshit. Such bullshit. This is bullshit. He called a collapse maul before the maul even collapsed. His arm went up, and I heard him say collapse maul, and the maul was still moving forward. Nobody was on the turf. Unbelievable. Well, we're in trouble now. We are in trouble now. So one of the front rowers are gone. So if we have to do a scrum, we got a problem. Another 5-meter line out. Here we go. I'd love to know what the attendance is here today. 5-meter line out, uncontested, into a maul. And they're over. That's a try. Ashman's down. There's the try. Not even a challenge. Oh, my goodness. Eagles down a player here. No chance to stop that. Too easy is what it was. Too easy for Scotland. "27 minutes. You and Ashman for the conversion here. Eagles just not getting it done here. Should have won last week. So we're about a minute into that yellow card now. Here's the kick from Hastings. That looks good. Flags go up, and it's 21-0. Not even 30 minutes into the first half, and we're trailing by 3 converted tries already. Yeah, Ruben de Haas is injured. I don't know what's going on at Hunka Gemmishuis. He's not available. These are top flight players for the Eagles. I don't know where they're at. And we're relying on players that have been around forever. Guys who've been written out of the squad when they were not performing well. They're back in now. That kick goes inside the 22. Taken down there by Jamie Ritchie. Ritchie's tackled inside the 22. There's Dylan Fawcett. I haven't even seen him, the butcher. He's been silent in this game. Horn kicks it up the pitch. He's going to find touch. He is going to find touch, so it'll be an Eagles line out. First line out in a bit here for the Eagles. Dylan Fawcett, the butcher, will throw it in. Line out is not challenged. Eagles come away with it. J.P. Smith over the middle into the hands of Nate Augsburg. Oh, he's hit hard. Taken down by Rory Darge. Eagles go wide. Still driving forward. Fawcett's down. Smith. Eagles picking up some space over there. But not rolling away. Scotland players just lying there. No penalty here. Finally. 15 seconds. Finally, we get a damn call. Good Lord. He's calling penalties on the Eagles before they even commit the penalty. And here Scotland commits it. And we get to freaking watch the replay of it before he calls the damn penalty. Eagles kick to the corner, trailing 3-0. And down a player. It's the closest they've been. 5 meters away. 29-34. That's a pretty good crowd here, folks, on this end. Good crowd. Crowd is cheering. Starting to get into it. Listen to the crowd here, folks.
He can score. He's second in Major League Rugby with a dozen tries. Listen to this crowd. They go short. Peterson.
And it's collapsed. There's a damn penalty. Where's the penalty on Scotland? They collapse them all. And then they steal it. This is crap.
Scotland, though, comes away.
Unbelievable. They collapse them all and no penalty. It's an actual maul collapse by the defense, and he doesn't even make a call. Let's see it again. Right there. They tackle the guy, lead guy gets tackled by Scotland. And no call. Unbelievable. So we got a scrum here. So Scotland wins the scrum when they collapse our maul. And we've got to do a substitution here because we can't do a scrum. In comes Paul Mullen. So we're going to lose somebody. Augsburger comes out. Mullen comes in. Wow, that's unbelievable. A Scotland player collapsed the maul. He tackled the ball carrier, and they don't get a penalty. 31 minutes into the half now. Still got that yellow card here about halfway through it. Minaj says you get their boots going. Yep. Yeah, the pitch is disintegrating. It's terrible. Scotland on their 5-meter line. Scrum is holding up. They dig it out. Oh, look at that. J.P. Smith, the ball comes loose. Eagles pick it up. McGinty down to the try line. McGinty nearly got in, but he didn't. Eagles can't get in. Peterson. Offside. Come on, offsides. Offside. There it is. Finally, the Eagles scored. The Eagles are in. Freaking offside by Scotland. No call. Boney gets the try for the USA. Unbelievable. Scotland getting a free pass and everything. Collapsing them all. No penalty. Offside. No penalty. But we still got the try. Unbelievable. Great hit by J.P. Smith. The ball squirts out. McGinty nearly got in. And there's 2, 3, 4 Scottish players offside. 3 more Scottish players when the try is scored. So there you go. Unbelievable. Boney with the try. Well done. Kick is good. 21-7. Eagles score down a player. That's even better. Close the gap being down a player. Outside of 22, the Eagles have it. I couldn't see. Was it McGinty? Side entry here by Ashman into the ruck. No penalty called. Ball squirts out from the Eagles. What a great defensive play by Connor Mooneyham. This guy is a stud on defense so far. Third big play. Drives Scotland all the way back to midfield. Mooneyham, what a great job. George Horn kicks it, and it's going to go into touch. Somebody's getting medical care down there. Luke Carty, it looks like. Luke Carty's down. I just realized why MLR playoffs are a couple weeks out. It's because of these USA tests. Carty's getting help up, but I don't think he's in good shape here. That'd be a huge loss. He's limping. If Luke Carty has to go out, that's going to hurt us badly. Looks like it's a little bit better, but he got hit hard. Hopefully it's just a stinger. Let's hope he doesn't go out. When we see the replay and see what happened to him. Can't see where he got hurt. Looks like he's staying in. Eagles have the line out. They've got it. And Dylan Fawcett drops it. Finally, Scotland gets called for a penalty. Finally, Scotland knocked that ball out because they were offside. Finally got called for a penalty. It's about damn time. So McGinty's like, what's going on here? Scottish players up there trying to tackle him. He hadn't retreated his 10 meters. What the hell is going on here? Get control of this game. McGinty kicks it down the pitch. All right. About midfield to be an Eagles line out. Wait a second. Why is that a Scotland ball? I don't see what happened to Cardi there. He just came down awkward. Nobody heard him. So why did Scotland get the ball here? That doesn't make any sense. It was a penalty. I guess it was a free kick. Oh, nice tackle there by James Fernandez Schultz into the hands of Matt Fagerson. Fagerson tackled over there. And Scotland knocks it on. So it'll be a scrum to the Eagles 35 minutes in. Boy, if they could have scored again before the half, that would be incredible. Yellow card is up. Back to full sides. 21-7. All the players look quite soaked out there as if they were in a rainstorm. It's just the heat and humidity. It's actually a lot cooler today than it has been, too. All right, 36 minutes expired. Eagles trailing by 2 converted tries. J.P. Smith will put this ball in play. Bind. Set. J.P. Smith. Oh, the Eagles should get a penalty here. Yes, they do. Eagles blow up Scotland's scrum. Look at a bunch of casualties out there. The entire Scottish scrum just collapsed like a cheap house of cards. And the Eagles win a scrum penalty. That's good stuff there, folks. Yellow card player came back out, and they win a scrum penalty. So what's going on here? Looks like Luke Carty is recovered from that injury, whatever that was. Are they going to go for the post? Luke Carty's going for the post after being injured from past midfield. Wow. This is a long kick. This is a 55-meter kick from Luke Carty with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock has disappeared. I have no idea where it's at. 33 seconds left on the clock. It's slightly off to the side, but the ball lines up just inside the left post when viewed. It's a kick from the far side of the pitch. He's got 20 seconds left. So it's a long kick. Carty, it's going to wheel right. It did make it. He had the distance, but it curved left. That was worth a try. Scotland's free kick. What the hell? What the hell's going on? The Eagles not talking to each other. Now they're in trouble. Inside the 22. Nate Augsburger's tackled there. They let the ball go by and off the feet. And that time the Eagles got called correctly for penalty. Eagles were off their feet. But he's given the penalty to McGinty. McGinty had the ball. How can he be off his feet? That was just stupid. So the Eagles, stupid, poor discipline, poor communication. They let the ball bounce between two players and roll back into 22. And now it's a 5-meter line out for Scotland again with a minute and a half left. As soon as they start to get back in this game, they make dumb mistakes. And Luke Carty comes over like he's going to catch it, and he just does this and steps back and lets it hit the ground. Unbelievable. Jeez. And the Eagles have left 6 points on the pitch with missed penalty conversions. Line out successful to Scotland. They've already driven over twice this way. Ashman's got it. And Scotland's driving forward. But the Eagles driving backwards. 4 meters. George Horn digging it out. Taking his time here. Ball's available. 45 seconds left in the half. The Eagles got to stop him here. Somebody lost a shirt or something's laying out there. A boot. I can't tell what that is. Looks like a shirt. How does a shirt wind up on the pitch? Scotland driving forwards again. Eagles have, come on, that's not releasing. Oh, man, that should have been a penalty. And they keep going forward. They try again. Oh, it's so close this time. Scotland just short. Skooma now. Now they have an offside advantage. George Horn tries to come away with it. Tries to fake people out and gets tackled 5 meters back. But unfortunately, there's an advantage here. What is that he's picking up there? It is a shirt. One of the players, Peterson, lost his shirt out there. Someone ripped his shirt off. That was his jersey. We're over the hooter now. 5 meter line out again. Unbelievable. Scotland's working too hard for this now. Eagles need to get it together here. Scott Lawrence teams are known for their defense, but not this Eagles side. Ashman to throw it in from 5 meters out for Scotland. No challenge on the line out. Scotland into a maul. Is he calling advantage again? Ashman driving forward. That ball's knocked on. No call for a knock on. Isakaro gets over there just in time to close the gap. Scotland trying to crawl it across here. George Horn back here to dig it out. Nope, they try again. They're just inches away from that try line. Eagles staying onside. And they stop them again. 41-34. Here they come again. Eagles hold them up. It's held up. Held up. George Horn run his mouth. Yeah, you're not the captain. Step away, Tupoloto. Are you? How many captains do they have? He is a co-captain. My bad. What's going on here?
Okay, you're back on the final warning. Yep. Okay, next one we'll go to the bin.
Final warning.
They didn't collapse it, though. Gerhard Vivier's commentate. See if you can see someone's match. Is he somebody used to do it? It is late. Well, thank you, Fleshin. The Welsh supporting us against the Scots. That's nice to know. It was an Italian that scored the try. Yeah, I think he is Italian. He gets to play for the USA based on grandparent heritage. Yeah, American grandparents. All right, 42-22 now. Scotland with another 5 meter try. It's going to be a penalty try and a yellow card if there's a penalty here in the Eagles. So you can count on that. Just I'll warn you of it now. All the Eagles completely soaked through. Their jerseys completely drenched. Just hanging on them. Clinging to them. Here's the line out. And they come away with it. And they're into a maul again. Turf is getting all shredded here. Ashman's the back. George Horn's going to come around to get it. Call to use it once. Ashman's going to spin around. There he goes. He's in. 43 minutes. Ashman gets a hat trick. Wow. Ewan Ashman with another try. Oh, boy. All rolling balls. Eagles with no answers. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Shame. Here comes the kick from Hastings. It'll take it to halftime. Eagles' mistakes are killing them. 37 seconds left on the shot clock. 44 minutes now. Well past the hooter. Hastings kick. That one's going to be good too. 28-7. 28-7. Shame. Wow, rolling ball killing the Eagle side. All right, so it's halftime, folks. Wow. Well, we didn't expect the Eagles to win this game, but this, and I'll tell you, I got some complaints about Jordan Way. Scotland gets away with penalty after penalty after penalty. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So where's my halftime marker at here? There we go. Halftime. All right, there you go, folks. Wow. Exciting stuff. Thanks for being here, folks that are here. I do appreciate it. And Hugh Bladen. Oh, Hugh Bladen was great. No, I thought Hugh Bladen was great. I love Hugh Bladen. But he's always like 3 sheets to the wind. He could bring a match alive with his voice. I didn't hear him, so Jared Vivier's commentate. Did he do it in Alfred-Khans? Okay, let's see if we can do it. Let me see if I can find something from him. Okay. Gerhard. There he is. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let me see if I can listen to his voice here. Give me a second here. Transvaal Rugby of the 70s and 80s. Would this be who you guys are talking about? Here we go. That what we're talking about, guys? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah. Actually, a pretty decent crowd here on at least one side of the stadium for this game. U.S. national side playing in D.C. It's a shame the pitch is coming up so easily, but it's a beautiful looking evening in Washington, D.C., where the Eagles are trailing 28-7 at halftime. So.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Next Level.
Okay, let me turn that down. All right, so let me turn that down so I'm not hearing that. So that's the guy right there, huh? Yep, back before you all had TV to listen to. Watch, I should say, on TV. So Forever Sports doesn't have anyone commentating. They just got a little thing on the screen, you know, updating it. No one's there. Hey, Mark. So where are you at? You said in Cape Town, Mark? Whereabouts? Whereabouts? Are you in Belleville? Are you in Brockfontaine? No, just kidding. Brockfontaine is not there. Are you in Brockenfell? Are you at Tableview? Are you at Sea Point? Whereabouts you in Cape Town there? Francois van de Westhuizen, good evening to you. Radio, biltong, and beer. Stellenbosch. Okay, well, there you go. Well, I was just in Stellenbosch, Mark. It was just there. Just in Stellenbosch. It was, I went by and recorded the audiobook of the children's book over at Zorgfleet. And I didn't stay overnight this time. Normally I stay at Zorgfleet on my trips, but it just didn't work out this time. Yeah, Forever Sports is a snooze. I mean, but there's 15 people watching it because they don't know this is available. So Canada score. I don't know. Let's look and see. Canada is playing. Who are they playing tonight? They're going to get crushed. I forget who it was. It's not Italy because they played Tonga. Let's see. They're playing Romania. That's not until, it's 7 o'clock it came on. Okay. Huh. I wonder who's showing that. Is that on Flow Rugby? Let me see. No, it's not on. They don't have the Canada game. I had a hard time finding the Italy-Tonga game last night. I finally found it with Tonga Broadcasting Corporation on Facebook, of all places, last night, which was... so I watched the first half. Yep. Canada, what can they play? Yes, yeah, so I don't see... let me see if I can find how to watch Canada versus Romania. I picked Romania to win that game, by the way. Let's see, Canada versus Romania. Tell me where to watch it. Preview, tickets, scores. Doesn't tell me where I can watch it at. Yeah, they're going to get... I think they're going to get spanked by Romania. Yep. Romania is confident after stealing one last week. Yep. What's this world record, Phil? Yeah, the Olympics are coming up. Anybody even notice that? The Olympics are just around the corner here in France, and I don't think anybody even cares. We kind of lost the joy for the Olympics when it was cowardly postponed in Japan the last time around because of the COVID scam. Yep. Anyway. Gregor Townsend said, D.C. is a great city to experience. It's warm. No, it's not. We've been delighted with the intensity the players have brought in training. It's a new team. They're fresh and ready to go. We knew it would be a challenge this week with our opposition, a highly motivated opposition, but also dealing with the weather conditions. I think that's what it meant by it's warm, not the people are warm. Yeah, it's quite hot there. Yeah, so anyway, I don't expect to see Canada do well. Oh, here's a major faux pas. They've got the halftime guys in there at a table, and they've got the camera where you can see their crotches. One guy's wearing shorts, the other two wearing pants. There should be something to drape over that. That's really stupid. Really stupid. Not the brightest broadcasting going on there, to say the least. DC always smells like hot pee. Olympics Blitzbucks barely qualified. I don't even know, did the USA even qualify? Yeah, Portugal's playing Namibia. Yeah, but that's tomorrow, isn't it? Let me take a look and see. Or is it tonight? It can't be tonight because they're in Namibia. So Portugal versus Namibia. Okay, Namibia. There we go. Namibia versus Portugal. Yeah, it's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Yep. Yeah, and I don't think it's on. Otherwise, I'd love to watch it. That would be a great game to watch, and I would be rooting for the Velviches, of course. Although I like the Portugal rugby team. They were fantastic in the Rugby World Cup. One team I didn't get to see that I really wanted to see. I did not get to watch Portugal, but did have their jersey. I bought it before the World Cup. Bucks would love to play there. They love the heat. You can have it. You can have the heat. Yeah. So. Yeah, that was Gerhard Fifiers from 1970, Springboks versus the Barbarians. Wow. Yep, that was a long time ago. Yeah, so I'd love to watch that game tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it's not on. Let me just double check. No. I do have the Cheetahs and Western Province at 8 o'clock, and then 11 o'clock I have South Africa versus Ireland, but no Namibia. So I wonder how I can watch... How to watch. Let me see if I can find something how to... There you go. Live stream. Doesn't say. This is the problem. I really hate that. So their team is announced for tomorrow. I can see their team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 white guys left on the team. Alistair Coetzee has gone with an almost all-colored team. A few black guys. Alistair Coetzee, guy who failed us at Western Cape and the province, Western Province, and the Stormers. And he is the coach there. All right, so yeah, it doesn't say I can watch the game tomorrow, but they've shown that team for tomorrow. Good luck to the Velviches tomorrow. Wish I could watch your game. They are sponsored by Windhoek. Assume that's Windhoek beer, Windhoek lager or something. So, debut for Hillian Boykus and Denzo Brewer. They are by Svetlana Klein-Laubscher is the person who is congratulating them. Would the game be on TV anywhere? No one knows. Yep. World Rugby ought to show games like this, that you can't get elsewhere. Let me go to World Rugby and see if they're showing any games for tomorrow. All right. Fixtures. Yeah, World Rugby's website is all screwed up now. I don't like it. They've changed it around. This month view. So that's the under 20. I don't care about under 20s. Under 20, I don't care about that. Men's internationals. Here we go, finally. All right, so July 10th, July 11th, and that's now. Oh, okay, so the Romania-Canada game is at 8 o'clock my time tonight, so it's still 30 minutes away. That's why there's no score on it. Tomorrow, Samoa, Namibia. Okay, let me click on that. And it doesn't have a television link here. It's in Hage Kingab Stadium. Yeah, 2 p.m. local. AJ Jacobs is the official for that game, but there's nothing about watching it. That sucks. It's a long halftime break here, folks. A long halftime break. It's a long halftime break. Ireland said they're hungry for the Springboks. They want to set a marker down so the Boks should play out of their skin. Well, we'll see. What's going on with the Shimlas, Matkis, and Tuckies? We're talking about varsity. Bulls playing Saracens on the 6th of December. I didn't know that. Okay. Because they're not on television? I've seen them play, but I went to the games. I've been to the games. I've been to Tux. I've been to Vitz. I've seen all of them play. Yep. Yeah, again, a decent crowd here in D.C., folks. I'm actually surprised. Actually surprised at the number of folks who've turned out there. But a very long break. Obviously, it's in America. They're trying to make money from the advertising with long breaks halftime. Yeah, varsity, says Chris. Tux is your team. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wanted to root for Tux, but they sucks. Tux is terrible these days. Yep. I went to Tux. Boy, getting parking there that day was brutal. They're doing like girls rugby adverts now. Said it's about support. Yeah, well, they sucked, man. You got to win occasionally. Now, Tux was a big disappointment this past season, past 2 seasons, I should say. But last year I went to their game. Vitz and UJ went to a game there, and that game was ugly, and then it left at halftime, and the other team came back and won the damn game. It was unbelievable. No, it's fine. I understand why you support it. I support Ohio University. That's where I attended school. But I went to so many universities. I attended Central Texas College, University of Maryland, Michigan State, Ohio University, Troy University, Embry-Riddle. Those are all universities I attended at one time or another. Yep. So, still wait for this halftime to end, folks. This is a long one. Myra was referring to the Colonel. Oh, what did Myra say? I don't see what's going on. I missed that. Olympic starts July 26th. The only thing I'll probably really care much about will be the sevens. Yep. Bucks cheated. What? What is AMX saying the Bucks cheated? What is that? What is that? France beat Uruguay. Yeah, I saw that 40-28. Yep, I did see that. Yep, I saw that. Cherry blossoms on the screen here, but they're interrupting it with a World Rugby advert. Get it out of my way so I can get the picture there. Turds, I want to see the damn thing. Oh my goodness, this world now it's gone. Okay, they're coming out. They're finally coming out for the second half. All right, let's take off the halftime marker. We're ready to get started. Second half action here. So Ewan Ashman with a hat trick in the first half. Ready to go. Eagles to kick off to Scotland. Boy, the turf looks pretty messed up out there. This looks just like DHL Greenpoint Stadium before they fixed that crappy turf, which is odd. I never noticed that there was poor turf on this pitch before. It's always been good. This field is directly across the street from a U.S. military base in Washington, D.C. Here's the start. They go inside the 22. Scotland, it's Jamie Ritchie who fields it, and he's down. Jamie Ritchie in his 50th cap for Scotland. George Horn, box kick over the top. Ball's going to go down to about midfield, taken there by the Eagles. Luke Carty. Well, that was a forward pass, and McGinty drops it. Oh, my God. What is with A.J. McGinty? I don't know what that was supposed to be. It was a forward pass. Would have been called for that, and then he knocked it on. I mean, A.J. McGinty ought to be the one guy that doesn't have butterflies playing against Scotland. He plays Bristol. He plays against some of these players in Premier League. Oh, that was clearly a forward pass. Unbelievable. This should not be coming from a player with that much experience. 40-50 in the second half, and now Scotland gets a scrum. Fine. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Resetting the scrum. Tell you the one guy, the only player that's really having a great game for the Eagles is this Connor Mooneyham. He has played brilliant defense. It's 28-7. It could be worse if it wasn't for Connor Mooneyham. He stopped a couple breakaway tries, poached the ball a couple of times, made some outstanding tackles deep in the opponent's territory. Set. And it collapses. The penalty's called against the Eagles. I couldn't really see who went down on, so I'll take Jordan Way's penalty. I'll accept that. I couldn't see who went down either side. So Scotland wins a penalty there on the scrum. Here's the kick. That's a darn good kick. Wow. Man, I'll tell you what. Adam Hastings is pasting the ball. He's having a really great game for Scotland. Wow. Adam Hastings with a nice kick is going to give them a deep line out in Eagles territory yet again. 42-30 in the second half. This is about a 12-meter, 14-meter line out. Yeah, 14 meters. Uncontested, they come down with it. Jamie Ritchie has it. They go into a maul. This is what's been killing the Eagles, their inability to deal with the Scotland maul. Ashman comes, he breaks away. He's being driven back now, and George Horn digs it out of there. Tupolotu nearly breaks through, but he's tackled. It's McGinty that makes the tackle. Ball bounces high, but the Eagles have it on the sideline. Here we go. They feed it back in the middle. Oh, nearly got away. Nicely stolen there. Good defense by the Eagles. Turns things around on Scotland. Bad pass there, but held up. Eagles managed to save that pass. J.P. Smith comes back to the near side, but there's nothing here. Oh, there's a high tackle around the throat. Eagles at their 22. Trying to dig the ball out. It's J.P. Smith. Call to use it. He's going to box kick it. He does. Chases on. Midfield thereabouts, and it's Duhan Fundameva. And he's taken down from behind by A.J. McGinty, who now has something to prove after these mistakes. Boney also with a tackle, but there's no U.S. defenders on the far side. Here comes Scotland. Oh, no. Only one Eagle back there, and he gets it. So Luke Carty saves the day. There were 3 Scotland players there, including Kyle Sten. And my goodness, it was up to Luke Carty to save the day. Eagles still have possession inside their 22. Rock forming here. And we have a side entry right there from Pierre Schumann. No call. Look at this. He's laying down on the players. No call, no penalty. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Gee, many crickets. Should have been a penalty against Scotland. J.P. Smith with a terrible kick here. South African-born J.P. Smith puts it in the stands, and no territory gained, essentially, by the Eagles on that exchange. Unbelievable. So Scotland's going to get a line out at about the 22 when it shouldn't even be their ball. Pierre Schoolman walks in from the side, stands there over top the ruck, and no call for side entry. Not straight. Scotland throws it away. Scrum to the Eagles. Wow. Both sides making stupid mistakes now. Here's the scrum, crouch, bind. And a penalty for early engagement by Scotland. Didn't see it. I didn't see that penalty. Jordan Way saw it. Eagles win a penalty there. Did not see that one. The crowd looks like it's growing here, folks. A lot of seats filled up here in the second half. McGinty kicks it down the field. Another nice defensive play by the Eagles to get back there. Kyle Rowe with the carry for Scotland. George Horn and Pierre Schoolman knocks it on. Schoolman knocks the ball on. (46-47). 21-point lead for Scotland in the second half. Neither team impressing in the second half thus far. Crouch. Bind. Set. J.P. Smith puts it in for the Eagles, but they're going to get it out of there quickly. Oh, that should have been a penalty against Scotland for wheeling the scrum, but nope, we're going to come back and redo it. Jackie Sakara, a little disappointed there, thought he got that. Dylan Fawcett thought they won a penalty there. Look at that. There's all these fraudulent people hanging around here trying to pollute the chat, and I take them out, and then they leave. Went from 16 to 12 viewers. Wow. Don't people have anything else to do rather than be little shitheads? Unbelievable. J.P. Smith puts it back in and collapsed it. This time, Eagles should get a penalty here. He's being told to use it, but Scotland collapsed it. What? And they turn the penalty against the Eagles. What the hell? Unbelievable. I don't see that penalty at all. Calls it on the far side. Eagles lose the scrum. Unbelievable. Yeah, Tucks played the second division. Wow. All right. See, I told you they sucked. Well, that was a quick line out by Scotland. Over the middle, Skumut. He's tackled short of the 10-meter line by McGinty again. Uh-oh, Scotland on the wing. Here they come. We're in trouble here. Oh, here's a try by George Horn. Gee, many crickets. All from a line out that never should have happened. And the route is on. Oh, my goodness. George Horn. Good night, Chris. Thanks for being here. Why are we suddenly speaking in French? So George Horn. Are we looking for an obstruction? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not a try. J.P. Smith got blocked. It was obstruction. Jamie Ritchie, there's no try here. Going to take it away.
Let's listen in.
That's not going to be a try.
Chris Asmus is our TMO.
Taking that off.
The kick is good. And for the time being, it's 35-7.
Not going to stay that way. That's obstruction. That's not a try. Oh, my God. They gave it to him. That's unbelievable. That was obstruction. So they get the try. Unbelievable. Halfway to their score from last week. Eagles not even in this game at the moment. Neither side was impressing up to that point in the second half. 30 minutes left in the contest. George Horn puts that into touch. All right. Eagles line out. Dylan Fawcett, the butcher, goes high, but Scotland steals it. The Eagles were down deep in Scotland territory, and they lose their line out. Oh, but Scotland throws it in a touch. Wow. And there was a try coming there, but they threw it straight in a touch. So we'll come around for a line out on this side of the field. Oh, my goodness. Line out's good this time. J.P. Smith over to the middle to McGinty. Boney now with the carry, the try score. That time Scotland gets out of the way. Jack Isakaro driving forward. J.P. Smith does the dummy, cuts inside at 22. Eagles on the front foot now. Nice carry there. So Peters with a carry. Eagles in front of the post. And a penalty against Scotland. What's the penalty for? The ruck was called. The player was in there fighting for it illegally. So not going to give 3 points here. Going to kick to the corner. Eagles look exhausted. Hands on hips. Limping around. Kick to the corner by McGinty. 5-meter line out. Eagles with a chance to score. Line out successful for the Eagles, but then they lose it. They just drop the ball when he lands on the ground. What the hell? What the hell? It wasn't a knock on. It went backwards. And Scotland kicks it away, so they lose the knock-on advantage. Mooneyham, great job, gets that ball. Jack Iscaro playing scrum half in there. Scar over there for the ruck again. J.P. Smith over the middle. J.J. McGinty, but the Eagles are back now at their 10-meter line, not down inside the 22 where they were moments ago. Scotland not rolling away again. McGinty, nice handoff there into the hands of David Inu. We haven't even mentioned him this entire game. Come back the other way with it into the hands of Helu. Helu is down. And a knock on. Good God. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Jack Iscar is leaving. So change for the Eagles. Fifaletti will come in. Yep, Fifaletti comes in. Fawcett is out. Iscaro is out. The entire front row, Turnbull. And Inu is out too. So Paul Mullen. Entire front row is swapped out for the Eagles. 55 minutes. Here we go. It's a scrum for Scotland, 55-26. Penalty on the Eagles. That's crap. He was blowing that whistle before the scrum even started. He had to stop himself, and he just waited for a chance to blow it. Scotland going to the far side. The Eagles have stolen it. They're surprised they have it. It's Fifaletti now with the ball. J.P. Smith comes this way with it. Oh, McGinty nearly lost it. He kicks it high into the air, but it's a bit much. Nice job keeping it in play by the Eagles. Oh, but then they lose it on the turf, and Scotland has the ball. And we got Eagles player. Is he injured? Can't tell. Yep, Eagles player was injured on that play. Can't see who it was. Luke Carty has it on the far side of the pitch. He's tackled over there by Kyle Stead. Kyle Stead is not getting out of there, but no penalty called in Scotland. Nate Augsburger sometimes plays scrum half, and that's what he's doing right now in the role of scrum half. There's J.P. Smith. The actual scrum half is back. Box kicks it over the top. Scotland has it. Boy, the field is going to be horrible after this game. Scotland in the middle. Hugh Jones now with the ball. Jones is tackled. Still can't see who the Eagle that was injured was, if he's up. Guess he is at this stage. Oh, knocked down by the Eagles and it's knocked backward. Forward pass is the call. Oh, I didn't see that. I saw them knocked backwards. Nate Augsburger, very versatile player. He's played fullback, played wing, played scrum half. Been around a while, but surprisingly only has like 26 caps. I thought he had a lot more. Let's see the pass. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a forward pass. 57 minutes, 33 seconds. Eagles trailing by 28 points. Talking. That's 43rd cap. Okay. Bosch says the game's not going well for the Eagles at all. Poor officiating hasn't helped either. Yeah, no, it is poor officiating. What's going on over here? My phone keeps blowing up. Is the world on fire? Oh, a friend of mine's at the game. We'll do this here real quick. Let me try it this way. Sorry, I'm just doing a selfie for someone at the game. So we got a substitution coming in for the Eagles again. Number 20 coming in for the Eagles. And who's coming out? Ben Bonasso comes in. Peterson is out. He's 6'8". Man. Bonasso comes in for him. Fine. Set. She's right down in the field, folks. Friend of mine is right down in the field. This is how close she is on the field right there. Eagles lose it forward. Oh, and Augsburger's down. He got hit in the knee. Oh. This is not good. Nate Augsburger grabbing his knee. I didn't see how he got hurt there. I was too busy watching the ball, and he is agonizing. That does not look good. Can we see the replay on this? See what happened here. Going to take a water break here, the 60-minute when he is grabbing his knee. Don't know if he got hit on the top of the knee. No. So they're taking a commercial break. Yeah, so, yeah, that's disappointing. Sorry. Shoot. So waiting to see what's going on here. Okay, Augsburger's out. He's limping. Let's see what happened here. I can't see what happened. George Horn, it might have torn an ACL, it looks like. I think it looks like he tore an ACL. Oh my goodness. So he's out. So who came in to replace him? Is it Mitch Wilson? Scrum to... Just very awkward play there. Oh, the Eagles have been blown up on this scrum. They've just been destroyed there. That's a forward pass. We're going to come back for the scrum penalty. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. 59 minutes into the contest. $60 minutes into the contest now. Oh, my goodness. Only one Eagle playing well. Line out successful for Scotland at the Eagles' 10-meter line. Tackled as they pull away from the maul. Scotland going across the middle now. And a penalty for not releasing on Scotland. I finally caught that penalty. Down the last 20 minutes here. Eagles trailing 35-7. So McGinty with a kick here for some territory. Let's see. That's at the 22. Eagles line out. Good kick. Lineout's good. And Eagles inside the 22. J.P. Smith digs it out. Feeds it over. Nice carry there by Fernando Schultz. J.P. Smith feeds it wide. McGinty nearly drops it. Dumps the ball off into Lopetti's hand, who gets hit high. He's driving forward. He's tackled. Scotland not rolling away. Scotland hands in the ruck. And a penalty called on the Eagles for not releasing it. It's bullshit. He put the ball in the turf. Held on my ass. Side entry. Hands in the ruck. Crowd is booing with good reason. This is horrific officiating. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, the Eagles, chance to score there. Nothing comes of it. Right. 62 minutes now. Scotland leading 35-7. Chance to run up a score on the Eagles here. Boys, a lot of terrible-looking turf out there. Some groundskeepers got a lot of work to do after this game. So the Eagles were inside the 22 moments ago. Scotland commits multiple penalties, and then the Eagles are called for an infringement that's non-existent, and now Scotland throws it in, and they win the line out. Eagles need to roll up their socks here. Ball pops out. That's a full. That's knocked on. And the Eagles have got it. It is Mitch Wilson with the ball. He came in for Nate Augsburger, and the Eagles kick it away. Knocked on. And so the Eagles will get the ball. Ross Thompson knocked it on. Just didn't see him come in the game for Scotland. All right, so the Eagles now need to take advantage of this, win a scrum here. Big mistake there by Ross Thompson. Crowd, 17 minutes in it. Bryce Campbell's coming in. Hello goes off. All right, 16.5 minutes remain here. Set. Eagles successful in the scrum. J.P. Smith, Fernando Schultz, drives down to the 22. Places the ball. J.P. Smith does a dummy, cuts back inside. He's got help. Ball comes out. This once again, the Eagles call for not releasing, but the ball was out. Unbelievable. Well, at least it's not a shutout. Thank God for the small things. Yeah, he did hold on. That's a good call there by the official. All right, Scotland up at midfield, a meter short of it. Line out is good. And it's Robbie Smith who's in now for Ashman. So Roy Sutherland is in there too for Schoolman. Max Williamson's in. All these changes coming in, none of them announced. Nice tackle over there by the Eagles. Ball gets kicked to the wing, and there's Kyle Sten over there being tackled. Nice tackle there by the Eagles. And that's Luke Crosby. Boy, the Scotland side is completely swapped out. No announcements. Come on, pick up the damn ball. Luke Carty loses this thing. And that thing is taken. Did he go into touch? No, he kept it in play there by Scotland. Oh, they're coming to the near side. They got some space here. No defenders for the Eagles. Oh, nice job chasing him down from behind by J.P. Smith. Oh, nice tackle there by Fifaletti. Another nice tackle by the Eagles. That one by Sam Gola, who's still in there. Oh, nearly get a breakthrough there by Ross Thompson for Scotland. Eagles with another nice tackle here. Go! Yeah, driving Scotland back nearly to midfield. They need a turnover, though. Not releasing the ball. Counter ruck coming. That's legitimate. Eagles try to strip. Almost got it. Luke Crosby in there tangled up with Ben Bonasso. Scotland behind their 50-meter line now. Call to use it once already. Jamie Doby's the scrum half now. Other substitution for Scotland. Ball barely goes 10 meters up into the air. Scotland knocks it backwards. Kick forward by A.J. McGinty, but in a touch. But it was touched by Scotland. So let's see what's going on here now. .67 minutes, 36 seconds in here. I found a Canada game. Oh, boy, that Duhan Fundamental tackled earlier in the game in the air. Boy, Mooningham's doing a great job. Scotland and Romania is now underway, folks. Successful lineup by Scotland. They come away with it over the middle. Oh, what a big hit there by Paddy Ryan. Scotland still with the ball. Another nice tackle, but advantage here. Were they offsides? Fagerson now. Haven't called his number in a long time. On the wing, here comes Kyle Sten. Eagles in trouble. That's a forward pass. No call there on that. Mitch Wilson in there for the tackle. On Matt Currie, who's also in the game now. There was an advantage, but it's over now. Must have been knock-on advantage. Oh, that was a late hit. That was a late hit by the Eagles. Oh, there's a cheap shot by the Eagles. Oof, man. Knock on there. We're going to go to TMO, I think. No, we're not going to TMO. Great defense there by the Eagles, but it looked a little dicey and challenging as if it was legit. Boy, Mooningham caused that knock on. No, he didn't, Rap. He's lucky he didn't get a card. 11.5 minutes here. Mooningham has played a really good game for the Eagles. It's a shame the rest of his team didn't show up. 2 minutes, 13 seconds into the Canada-Romania game. If anybody wants to go to that after we're done here, I'll give you the link here that I found. Eagles getting blown up, and there's a penalty against them. Oh, it's a knock-on against the Eagles. So this is the link for the Canada game. It's not a very good broadcast. I don't know how long it'll last because it's probably illegal. Oh, it's Holly. She's calling it. A Scottish official, Holly Davidson. Kat Roche from USA, Luke Rogan, Austin Beer. Wow, 3 USA officials and Holly Davidson covering that Canada game. Holly Davidson on the pitch. Artificial turf there in Canada. "70 minutes in this game, 35-7. Well, at least the Eagles aren't going to be blown out a whole lot more. Worst case, maybe give a couple more tries. Let's hope they don't. Scotland comes away with it. They go right to the middle. And they've got some space on the outside. Chase is on. Who's going to get there? I think Scotland's going to get there. Oh, and they knock it on. Oh, my goodness. Kyle Sten knocked it on. Perfect play. Bounced right to him, and he knocked it on. Kyle Sten. Wow, 5-meter scrum to the Eagles. My goodness. Absolutely beautiful job by Scotland. That ball was kicked by Kyle Rowe, bounces perfectly, and Kyle Sten just dropped it. Wow. Kyle Sten just dropped the ball. Jeez. Eagles scrum. Romania playing advantage here in the other game for Canada not rolling away. Canada wearing ugly jerseys. (71-23) in this game. Crouch. Bind. Set. Eagles getting blown up. They come away with it. Fanana drops it. It's a knock-on. And they turn the ball right back over to Scotland, 5 meters out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is horrific. That is horrific. Got to hold on to the ball. Gee, many crickets. 8 minutes left, and we give it right back to Scotland, 5 meters out. Another gift. Romania driving in the other game. They're just 12 meters away now. They're into a rolling maul. So J.P. Smith is out. So Ethan McVeigh is in. Romania driving now, but they're running out of space. They toss it back. Ball bounces favorably, but it winds up in a Canadian hand. Eagles being blown up. This ball's going to go over the line. And it's Matt Fagerson with the try. Matt Fagerson with the try. So Canada has a 3-0 lead in that game. I didn't see them score. I must have missed that. Matt Fagerson gets the try. The ball bounces really well for Scotland. .40 with a conversion coming. So here's the conversion. The rain started falling in D.C. Oh, and sheets of rain coming down now. 42-7. Now we've got rain coming down in D.C. on top of all the players late in the game. Another reason I'm glad I didn't go. Here's the restart. Doesn't go 10 meters, but Scotland knocks it backwards. It's nice of them to do that. George Horn to dig it out. Boy, this pitch is horrible looking at this stage. Call to use it. Horn is still out there. Eagles have replaced their scrum half, but not Scotland. Oh, it's Dobie. I'm sorry. It's not. It is Dobie. They have replaced him. Ball bounces overhead inside of 22. McGinty to Cardi. Cardi for a clearance kick. And he gets it down there. 8-17 in a Canada-Romania game on artificial turf. 3-0 Canada still in front. Holly Davidson calls a penalty there, so Canada's playing advantage. But they knock it on. Going to come back for the advantage. Less than 5 minutes remain in the Eagles contest. We're down to 10 people now. Oh, bummer. Scotland drives forward. What's the call? Not releasing? So it's going to be a scrum here with 3.5 minutes remaining. 42-7, Scotland out. Mark, sorry you dropped offline. Good to see you back. A whole bunch of people dropped offline. Now you're back. Thank you for being back. So the only person I haven't seen out there is 19 for the Eagles and 18 for Scotland. But there he is. He's injured. It's Elliot Miller-Mills. So the whole bench has been cleared. So we got a injury timeout here. Clock stopped at 76:20 something. So he's going to stay in. Scrub coming. Come on, let's go. Three and a half minutes remain. Clock is restarted. It'll be a scrum for the Eagles. Ethan McVeigh, scrum half. Eagles need to hold up this time. Get it out of there quickly. And he does. He digs it out. Good job by McVeigh. Over to the middle it comes. Bonassa now with the carry. Driving forward past the 10-meter line. Still going forward. Holding on to that ball. Scotland trying to strip him, but no success there. Ball's available. Scrum half has it. Nice carry there by the Eagles. Nice pass. Getting a little dangerous here. Chippy there. Not rolling away. No penalty. There's a penalty finally called. Penalty called on Scotland. Not rolling away. We kick to the corner now. Yep. Let's get a chance to get one more try with 2.5 minutes. So last chance to get some points here by the Eagles. I'm down to about 2 minutes left here. Let me check on that Canada game. 6-0 Canada now. 11 minutes expired in that game. Successful line out for the Eagles. Crowd's into it. Wants the call to use it. Trying to get the ball out. Get the ball out. Get the ball out. Eagles go with it. Replacement. Hooker. Eagles. The scrum half is working hard there for the Eagles. They're over in the middle. Scotland doesn't want to give this up. They're down 3 meters. Paddy Ryan nearly slipped through there. Eagles. Fernanda Schultz. Advantage for the Eagles. Ball's available. McGinty comes in there. Plays scrum half. Fifiletti goes forward. Scotland not giving anything, but the Eagles just meters away. Come back this way, McGinty. Bonanza. Oh, it was open. He didn't get there. Space was there. Eagles have numbers, but they're taking too long. Another penalty. 3 penalties back to back to back, and Scotland is not warmed. We're in the last minute. Going to be a tap and go here. Tap and go. There they go. Eagles right between the posts. 2.5 meters out and a knock on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. So they knock it on in the last minute of the game. So we're down the last 10 seconds now. Wow. So Romania scored 3 in that game. It's 6-3 now. Canada out in front. Romania with the ball. So Scotland gets a scrub. Clock is restarted. 8 seconds before the hooter. 5, 4, 2, 80. There's the hooter. Bind. Set. The Eagles win the penalty. And Scotland ought to be called for a delay there. A.J. McGinty tries to go forward. He's tackled. Eagles fighting hard for one more try after winning the penalty. Oh, there it is. McGinty, he's over, but he's held up. Held up. Crowd booing. That's the game. That's it. 42-7. Yep, that was disappointing. That was disappointing. So Scott Lawrence now goes to 3 wins and 4 losses as the Eagles head coach. He was 3-2. Could have been 4-3, but instead he's 3-4. That's it, folks. Wrap it up there. Don't even care who the man of the match is. Yeah, it is unfortunate, Boss Zebra. But thank you all for sticking with me. Those who were here this evening, I appreciate it. I hope you like my 2019 World Cup jersey. This one's really nice. You're welcome, CB. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Didn't really have the energy for this game tonight because it was pretty lame. But thank you all for being here. And tomorrow morning, it'll be Province on the road against the Cheetahs. And then it's USA, or not USA, it's Springboks versus Ireland. So I got to get those set up tonight, and hopefully we have an audience tomorrow instead of a handful of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tries from Scotland, just 1 from the USA. USA squandered a lot of opportunities. Final score is 42-7 from Audi Field in Washington, D.C., and Scotland wins this game. Back-to-back victories in North America, but USA did far better than Canada did last week, although that's small comfort. Cheers, everybody. Have a good night. Be safe. See you tomorrow morning right here on Rugby Senate. Bye-bye.